You do know that you're not bound to repeat your past mistakes, right? You do know that you can always rewrite your narrative, right? You do know that your past does not predict your future, right? You do know that, right? You do know that however things have always gone in the past, when you try to do something or make something work out and it just seemed to not go that way, you do know that it's not always gonna go that way, right? I think the easiest way for people to really rewrite their narrative is to believe that you can rewrite that narrative. It's to just believe in yourself and say, hey, I can turn things around. Hey, I can have a different outcome. That's all you gotta do. Believe that the outcome will be different. Work hard to get to where you want to be. And when I mean work hard, I don't mean physically exert yourself. But when I say work hard, I mean pour your energy truly into what you want to receive out of life, because everything that is here has energy poured into it. You have to pour just the right amount of energy into something to receive it and to make that physical. Everything we do is spiritual in nature because we are souls. And so, how can I put this? You using your energy to create something, right? The more energy you pour into creating that one thing, you're going to realize that it is now made physical in your reality. If you have a set way for how you want to live your life, know that it isn't a dream, it's more of a plan. And when you start taking actions on that plan and you start to make that plan work, you're gonna start to see everything unfold in front of your eyes. Like, you do not have to keep going the way that you've been going if you're not happy with the way that things have been going. You are not subject to keep going that way. You can always turn things around. You can always rewrite your narrative. You can always change your story. You were sent here on this planet to be something great and to do great things. We all were. And it's important that we look at how far we have come and how much we have grown in our lives. Life is a very sacred journey, and it's important to always remember, hey, if I'm not, like, for example, if you're not feeling, like, if you have no motivation right now, right? The easiest way to get motivation is to look back at yourself and to look how far you come. Backtrack on your journey, recount your journey and say, wow, I really made it through that when I thought I wouldn't. I really made it through this when I thought I wouldn't. I've overcome this. I've conquered this. I've did this, and this, and this. And you keep going. That's motivation enough to fuel you and to drive you. Whenever you're starting to feel stuck, recharge your energy as well. You don't always have to push yourself. Literally take some time to yourself and relax. And I don't mean relax by, allowing yourself to just indulge in the low vibrational things, you know what I mean, like social media and junk food and everything. I think the easiest way to relax your body, mind, and soul at the same time is to practice mindful activities. Like, that's one thing I've been doing. Like, exercise is great for your body, mind, and your soul. Reading, great for the body, mind, and soul. Doing word search puzzles or crossword puzzles or meditating or journaling, all of these things are mindful activities, because although they bring entertainment, they also use your brain power and allow your body to rest, your mind to rest, and be active at the same time. Like, you don't want to rest and your mind is just a potato, you know what I mean? That ain't kind of right. But your future could look so different if you genuinely want it to look different. Like, if you genuinely say to yourself, I want my life to look like this. You gotta be willing to sacrifice the way you're living now. Okay, so take a long, hard look at what your life looks like now, the things that you're doing, the people that you hang out with, everything that's the way your life looks like now. Literally, you have to say to yourself, and you have to truly be committed and genuinely, like, desiring that change. Because when that change comes and you realize, oh my goodness, I'm not comfortable with this, I want to go back, it's no going back. You have to now adapt to this new life that you've been living to. And it'll be, a lot of people struggle with adapting to change because they're not ready for things to change, and so they're not appreciating the blessings that surround them in this new life. Because every time you grow, every time your life change is always going to be for the better. Change is always going to be for the better. I actually seen a quote not too long ago that says all great changes in life are preceded by chaos. And what that pretty much means is you gotta have the thunderstorm before the rainbow. You know what I mean? You gotta have rain before you can see growth. You know what I mean? And that's literally what that means. I just wanted to share that in there, but I think that's all that I have for this video. This probably is my shortest video to date. Honestly, I might just upload this video today. Really, it's less than 10 minutes, but yeah, I just felt like I needed to come out here and say this. I want to say thank you guys so much for 65 members in the community. I love that we are growing. I love that so many people are gaining awareness and wanting to do better with their lives and be better with their lives and rewrite their narrative, because you can always rewrite your narrative no matter how your story is going. You can rewrite your narrative right now by doing one thing different every day, and then picking it up and maybe saying, okay, I'm gonna do 2 things different every day and 3 things different until your life literally looks different. You can always rewrite your narrative, but it starts right now. All you have is now. The past is the past. It's over. It's done. The only thing you should be taking from the past is the lessons and the lessons you've learned and the knowledge you've attained. That's it. There's no need to dwell on the past. Just take the lessons you've learned and the knowledge you've attained. And the future is not here yet, so it's no need to worry. It's no need to have this anxiety build up and start to manifest, because when you are anxious and worrying about the future, that will manifest. I want you to know that right now. Every time you think to yourself, start thinking all these bad thoughts like, what if this happens, what if this happens, subconsciously you are reprogramming your mind to have things not work out for you because you're worrying. And so subconsciously you will be taking actions that will mess up your future. That's literally what it is. You got to reprogram your subconscious mind through affirmations and through meditations. Like, everything is always working out for me. I'm not bound to repeat my past. My future is brighter than this present moment that I'm in right now. Life is extremely bright right now, but my future is much brighter. 10 times, 100 times, abundantly. My future is infinitely brighter than this present moment right now. Those are just some things you can say to yourself, so that way you know you won't self-sabotage your own future. And it's super hot out here. I think I've been sweating the past 3 videos, you guys, but I like to come out here and just make these videos because it just feels right to me. You know what I mean? And do what feels right to you. If it don't feel right to you, then don't do it. It's so simple. But yeah, start with what you can do in the present moment, because all you have is now. The past is over. No need to dwell on it. The future is not here. No need to worry about it. All you have is now, and what you do now will predict your future, literally. And if you make a mistake, literally pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on going. There's no need to say, oh, I fell. Boo-hoo me, I fell. I don't want to get back up. I fell. I'm down forever. Like, no. Let me tell you something. God is a forgiving God, okay? Every time you make a mistake, if you fall and then you get back up, if you fall and you stay down, you're self-pitying, and you gotta stop that. When you fall, get back up and say, damn, now I know not to do that no more. Now I know what not to do. And then you keep on going. Every single time you make a mistake, weakness that lies within your mind, within your soul, within your body is revealed to you physically every single time you make a mistake. And so through learning from that mistake, you patch that weakness up, and right after you make a mistake, you're strengthened. Only if you can learn from the mistake you've made, you've been strengthened. But I think that's all that I have to say, for real. And yeah, I want to say thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and joining the community. Subscribe to join the community if you haven't already, and turn on that post notification bells. I'm so grateful for anyone and everyone who just tunes into my video, even if it's just one person, 5 people. It doesn't matter, because as long as I can get my message across to one person, that makes me feel amazing. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for the love and support. And yeah, until next time, bye friends.